You are live.
Yeah. Howdy, folks. Pretty and Pooch is live with you tonight.
Happy Wednesday.
And we're on the scene.
We
Yep.
sure are.
Can you hear me? Can they hear us? Uh-oh. Well, this show already looks kind of jacked up. Thunder. Uh-oh.
That's me. Sorry.
We got that coming in. That's for sure. Way to go, babe.
All right.
Had to
That's
play with
enough.
buttons.
Let's say hello to everybody that is in so that I don't get super far behind.
Before we get too far behind either, we got to...
Your unofficial...
Here we go. The unofficial sponsor of Pretty and Pooch, but Pretty and Pooch are the official sponsor of HTO.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we are pretty good, especially because it's so stinking hot.
Yeah, it is.
All right. Let's see. Marianne Bimler is here. She says, hello, Tish and Pooch. How y'all doing today?
Marianne, welcome in.
We are doing great. How about
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Cora Phelps is in.
Ah, there she is, Cora. Cora and I got a discussion at some point. We got to finish that we had going on at the Mid-America. But we didn't get to finish our discussion.
What was it about?
It was about truck driving and all that good stuff. It was just a convo me and Cora were having.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to intrude.
Yeah, but it was pretty good
when Cora.
Cora knows what we were talking about.
Okay. Melinda Dobson, hello. She says, hey, y'all, it's hotter than hot in Texas. We have hotter than hell here in August. If you want to come ride a bike, hotter than hell 100, you can ride 100 miles if you're loco. You know what? One of my friends actually from church, her husband, Paul, he bikes in the hotter than hell. And he does amazingly. And he's a little older than we are. So,
ain't attempting nothing in the heat.
There is Justin, Backroad Freedom. He says, hello from my son and to y'all, Pretty and Pooch. Hey, guys. Hey, Austin. I'm sorry I missed meeting you yesterday, but I'm happy that you're here.
Justin and Austin. Well, it was fun for Pooch being in there with you guys. Sure was.
Let's see. Justin said, it's been hot here in northern San Antonio, Texas. Finally, it's dropped down to 99 and sunny right now. There is Kelly, Rebel at Heart. She is
Kelly.
Here. Rebecca, Touched by Yarn, is here.
Rebecca.
Let's see here. Who else? Did I already say Rebel Kelly at Heart?
Yep.
I mean, Kelly Rebel at Heart.
Rebby.
Oh, my goodness.
Listen to me, Rebby.
There is Cheryl Guest. She says, hey, Tish, I'm getting ready to rewatch all your videos and lives. You still need the hours, right? I do. I need major hours. It's going to be a minute. I do. And I so appreciate you watching or going back and rewatching, Cheryl. I really appreciate you for doing that. I am just...
Hey, you'll be all right. You'll get there, babe.
I'm at a snail's pace right now in terms of hours. I appreciate you, Cheryl. Thank you so much.
You know, and I don't know still. I mean, we appreciate people that go back and watch lives.
Absolutely.
I'm just trying to figure out. I haven't quite noticed yet. Some people say yay. Some people say nay. That during actual lives, that hours count toward your view time, which I don't know if they do or not, but.
Some people say yes, and some people say no. You're right.
It doesn't matter, though, because we like being live.
Rebel at Heart says, hey to Ronald. That's right. Tell Ronald we said hello. It's Rebecca's brother.
Yeah. That's right, Ronald. I'm sure he's sitting close listening, maybe.
There's Leanne Gunther. She says, hey, my friends, Pretty and Pooch.
Good evening, Leanne.
Lori Karp is here.
Howdy, Lori. Welcome in, ma'am.
And hey, there's Christine, Mrs. Gillum Farms.
Christine, welcome in, ma'am.
And let's see here. Melinda Dobson says, my neighbor just brought me a baby watermelon. I got little hands and it's really small.
I bet it's good, though.
There's Ed's Crazy Adventure. Hello, Ed.
Howdy, Ed. We need to get us a watermelon.
Well, we're getting ready to get one.
Oh, that's right. We are.
So we got a little something to tell you guys. There's Sean. Let's trade paint. He is here.
Howdy, Sean. Welcome in, sir.
And let's see here. So what's going on? Susie Jacobson is here.
Well,
Hi,
howdy,
Susie.
Susie. Welcome in, ma'am.
There is Alaska's Last Frontier Homestead. They
Howdy,
came
Bill.
by, yeah.
I like how I can just pop the names off now.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that awesome?
It's awesome.
Peter, Old Man King Homestead.
Howdy, Peter. Welcome in, sir.
There's Poppy Smurf.
Pappy Smurf. Pappy Smurf.
Cool. Welcome in.
Welcome in.
Glad you're here.
Sounds. I don't know if I've ever caught Poppy Smurf in here before,
I can
but
tell if
welcome
it's
in.
Poppy or Pappy.
Welcome in, sir. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Okay, let me go way far down here and see. I don't want to miss anybody either.
Oh no, because there's a lot of glad handing going on in there right now.
There is a lot of glad handing. Let's see. There's Wanda Henry. Hi,
Hey, Wanda.
And
yeah, we like glad handing. Pooch loves glad handing.
he does. Hey, O'Rourke's Littlefield is here.
Howdy, howdy, folks. Welcome in.
There's My Wild Home.
Hey.
Sweet.
Yep, nice. Welcome, folks. Appreciate you guys coming back.
That's right. Melody and gosh, I always want to say Randy, but I'm not 100%. I know for sure Melody. And I apologize that I don't know. I can't remember your husband's name all the time. I don't know why. There is Josh, Sherman's Family Farm.
Howdy, Josh.
There is Riley Creative Travel.
Welcome in. Rayleigh's?
No, nothing from me. If it's over 80 or 85, it's already 90 plus in South Carolina. So I will return to my normal activities in October. LOL. Oh my goodness. I know it is just stinking hot. It's silly. There's Piggy. Piggy's Piddles in the house.
Howdy, Piggy. Welcome in, sir.
And Heather Lansgren. There she is.
Hey, Heather. Welcome in, ma'am. Hope your wrist is doing better today.
There is Brian, Vineyard Farmhouse. He says, hey there, Pretty and Pooch.
Howdy, Brian. Welcome in, sir.
And let's see, there's Sophia Starlin. Hi, Sophia.
Hey,
welcome
Sophia.
in. Let me see here. Let's see. Bill says, I believe using YouTube live counts during the live. Using StreamYard during the live doesn't count.
Ah, nuts. Well, that's what we use.
Well, that stinks. We might have to do a little switcheroo.
And find out about it. I don't know. We'll see.
Very interesting. There's Linda Peterson.
Hey, Linda, welcome in, ma'am. I hope you're doing well. You notice my arm came up.
I see that. There's Biddy Boo Brown.
Biddy Boo.
Thank you for coming in.
I appreciate you coming in.
All right, babe. What do we got?
We got caught up there.
Well, pretty much. It's a lot of our
glad
our
handing.
friends are talking to one another. So what's happening?
As we all know, it's blistering hot outside, and it's just keeping me from doing anything. Even though we went out and did a little sampling of some, or Baby did. Baby did a little sampling, fine tuning on a little shirt endeavor that we got coming up, maybe. So we're taking a risk. I say we take, because we learned our lesson once before on trying to do something that we hastily said, oh yeah, we can do that. No problem. And we got our Bobos handed to us, didn't we?
Yep. There's your butt.
Yep. But I think we'll do better at this one, maybe.
Yeah, I think so too.
And luckily, it is blazing hot and the sun's out. So I think that helped what we're trying to do right now, too. So
absolutely. There's Evelyn Newman.
Hey, Evelyn. How are you, ma'am?
Hat Creek Homestead is here.
Howdy, Dawn.
Paul, PSV Odyssey. Are you ready, sir? Says, good evening, Miss Pretty Tish and my friend Pooch. A man that is more valuable. A man that is more valuable than a strong, free Wi-Fi signal. Look at you.
Hey.
Oh, thank you, Melody. Melody and Ryan. I don't know why I always want to call him Randy. Melody and Ryan. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Another fine quote.
Yes, absolutely. Oh my goodness gracious. That's awesome. But so yeah, we're trying. There's Lindsay into the mist.
Hey, Lindsay, welcome in, ma'am.
We are so glad you guys are here. I'm happy to see everybody.
Yes, me too, always.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we did.
Biddy Boo Brown's real name is Dana. Thank you,
Dana. Well, it might take a couple times, but we'll get it.
We will get it. So what else is happening, babe? While I'm scrolling.
Well, other than the fact that we were doing shirt, we got us a couple shirt orders that we got to work on, and of course, one of them was testing. And I'm still trying to figure. Well, I haven't. Still trying to figure out, since all the YouTube changes that have gone on, and the additions and the monetizations to the channels and all of that, we were lucky enough to get to where we can post a shop on our channel. So hopefully you folks will see that coming up soon. We use a different platform, and of course it doesn't connect and go with YouTube. So probably going to have to redo and revamp our online web store, which you know how fun that is, right, babe?
Oh my goodness.
We do one, and one that we're probably going to go back to is the one we had before. So, and both of us about pulled our hair out of our head, and I don't have much to pull out. So that
might be what happened.
Yeah. And even Pretty tried though. And we even met with somebody that knows that platform, and they tried to work with us. Gave us a little bit, but not a lot to make us successful with it. And of course, I got bent out of shape, and I thought we ain't using this no more.
We sure did. And now,
and we changed and uploaded and everything from one to another. And then now we're going to have to go back probably, but it'd be good, I think. I mean, because then we can share more with you folks, and hopefully things will work out that way for us.
I hope so. Yeah, I need to redo the store website anyway. And what we were using didn't give very many options. I really didn't like it too much. But hey, there's a gentleman named Matt. He says, how hot is it over there? How hot is it over here, babe? Anyway.
Well, last I looked, it was 101, and that was at 5:15, I think. And I'm not even sure what the high got today. I think it was 104 was the high, and a heat index of 115.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a stale, stagnant heat. I hate it.
Matt, welcome in.
Yeah, but welcome in, sir. Appreciate you coming in here.
Oh, thanks, Melinda Dobson. She says, hi, y'all, Miss Pretty, so beautiful. And oh, you too, Pooch.
My chopped liver over here. Nah. Yeah, my pretty's pretty.
I appreciate that. Evelyn Newman. I think we said hi to Evelyn.
Yeah, and I'm sure you folks that follow us on Facebook and all that been trying to be a little more active on the Facebook side and posting stuff. And of course, me and Pretty's always expressing our love to one another through Facebook. I think we post random memories, and you know, we had good. We still have good times, but you know, it's cool to kind of see those things pop up and repost it, and kind of brings back. And I mean, because we laugh, we like to laugh at each other. That's one of the things we do, is make each other laugh. So, and Pooch is always trying to make her laugh, because when baby's laughing, she's in a good mood. We had a good discussion a little bit ago too about if Pooch got rolled in with a body cast or something.
Oh my gosh. I don't even want to. Yeah, we did.
We're discussing our future plans.
Well, we have some ideas.
Yeah.
Some future ideas.
And yeah.
Sean says, nice hat, Pooch.
Hey, thank you.
Paint. Oh, okay. So Peter with
my JB Conway hat by chance. Pure Okie.
I love it. That's really cool. I like it.
And if you hadn't before, I hate interrupting, but if y'all can't see what shirt I'm wearing, it's a Vineyard Farmhouse.
Yeah, and check mine out.
My good buddy Brian.
Look at mine. Back Road Freedom.
Back Road
Freedom. Our boy Justin. Got yours. I've been sporting it today. So Peter with Old Man King Homestead says, watch hours count from lives, whether you use StreamYard or YouTube. My watch hours spike after every live. Oh,
thank you,
Peter.
Thanks for
Peter.
letting us know that.
Absolutely. And
yeah, Pooch, Full Blown Country got a little growth spurt, and then it's kind of stalled out again. But you know, that's the way it goes, and I'm nowhere near worried about what it's doing right now. So We'll get there when we get there.
Coffee Walks and Whatever is here. Says hello, everyone.
Howdy, folks. Thanks for returning. And I was watching y'all's little walk the other day around by the river, and they're up in Canada.
Cool.
Yeah, it was cool. Very cool.
I loved it, the history
Mhm.
and also the realness of the channel, because I think it was one of their children that was texting them.
Their
And
daughter,
they're like,
I
we
think.
can't. Yeah, their daughter is like, we can't.
Dominique, I think was the name, or Danica, something
I
like
think,
that.
yeah. I thought I saw Dana or Danica.
Dana, yeah.
And they're
Y'all
like,
need a
we're doing
ride
a
home?
lot. Yeah, do you need a ride
With
home?
thundering and lightning around everywhere.
Yes. So if you guys haven't checked out their channel, it's pretty cool. They're very just down to earth people, and gave us a little tour of
the park.
Yep. Yeah.
And
it was so cool.
Of course, our moderators know. Share them out.
Yes, and please share out anybody's link. We love that about that.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Oh, I love you too. I love you too, Justin. And I'm looking forward to meeting Austin while he's down here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Thank you guys for hitting the like button.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
That helps.
It sure does. We like watching it. And of course, I'm not a good pro at doing shorts. Sometimes I might get a good one. I did one today and it didn't do jack. I was trying out some of the new features of your shorts when you do shorts. You know, you got a green screen now you can use, and you can upload a backdrop video or whatever. So that's what I was trying, just playing with it. I need to get like Justin, and me and him just need to go full time YouTube. We'll get it.
Good. Christine says, I hate this time of year. I'm ready for sweatshirts and fall hunting. Me too. I'm so ready for fall. That is my most
and bonfires.
I can't wait. Karen Breast says, hello, Pretty and Pooch.
Hey,
and
Karen.
Everyone.
Welcome in, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm ready for fall. That's my favorite. I'm always in the best mood.
Yep.
Rambling with the Brooms are here. It says, howdy, folks.
Welcome in, sir. Glad to see you.
Oh, there's 9 Acre Family Farms. They said, I knew I needed some more pretty and friend named Pooch. That is very sweet.
Welcome in, Dale and Nana. If Nana's there with you. Hadn't seen Nana 9 Acres, but I'm sure she's sitting beside you.
There's Kevin hiking with Jackie Boy.
Hey, Kevin.
Got some cool peeps in here. How's about that?
Man, we got some good folk in here.
That's right.
And we love each and every one of them.
So tell the peoples what we're going to go do soon. Next Saturday on the 8th, actually, with some friends.
Next Saturday on the 8th, Pretty and Pooch and Christine and Johnny Gillum of Gillum Farms were coming to visit a man named Josh. Josh at the fruit stand.
Yes, Josh Sherman's Family Farm. We are coming for you.
So be
I
sure.
hope you have some honey I can buy too, because we're coming to buy some stuff.
Some honey, some cantaloupe, some watermelon, and just make sure those wasps and everything are away. And hopefully you've rebuilt the fruit stand, produce stand from getting torched the other day.
Yes.
But we're coming. We're going to come up there and see you and have a good time up there with the Gillums too.
That's right. We still, Johnny or Christine, I think Mike or Pooch is going to get a hold of Johnny and find out a meeting spot. And then we will go and raid Josh's produce stand. So he is supposed to get with him. That's that'll be next Saturday. There's Kickapoo.
Hey, LaDonna. Boy, LaDonna sent me a picture earlier of her situation going on up where she's at with the smoke and fires coming out of Canada.
Wow, what's going on? I missed it.
Just the haze and the smoke is just overtaking that area. Well, I'm sure it's just blowing everywhere, but she said it was pretty thick and bad today.
Wow.
Said stay indoors. But mind you, it'll still get indoors, the smoke.
Yuck.
Which it will, but
look, Bill with Alaska's Last Frontier Homestead says he is currently at 1399 subscribers.
Ooh, yes, sir.
That's awesome. Oh, yes, and you were right, babe. It was Danica.
Danica. See, we pay attention when we watch stuff too.
Let's see. Josh says that he's listening the best he can, but he is still working.
Probably rebuilding that produce stand.
that he burnt down. Ramblings with the Brum says, "Hey, pretty spooch, pretty and pooch."
Yes, sir. Thank you, Scott.
What else are we doing? What else is happening?
Let's see what else. Well, of course, the weekend's coming up quick, and it is 4th of July weekend. And I've been pondering. I got a free floating holiday to use, so Pooch is liable to take Monday off too. Use that free floater, and then Tuesday's the 4th, so that way Pooch will have a 4-day weekend. That's the plan. But I knock on wood because I always get called when I don't want to get called, which I was called twice this week, once Sunday and then early this morning. Yeah, that's what I thought when I got those calls. Like, dadgummit. You know, I appreciate the work and I appreciate having a job, but you know, we just got to Uncle Mondo or Bubba's, Wee's, and Doll's house Sunday. No sooner than we got there, I get called.
Oh yeah.
Like, Dad, can I not even visit my family? We hadn't been over there in quite a while and had to run home.
Yep.
I knew when I left home without my laptop that something was bound to happen, and it did.
Dogman says everybody needs a friend named Dogman.
I got a friend named Dogman. I sure do. Boy, and I got a hammer I can ship to you if you need it, Dogman. I'd much rather come with it, help you do a little demo, but you're doing a pretty good job with those meat clubs and that wrecking bar you had. He's tearing out his kitchen.
That's what I hear. Your mom, my sweet, beautiful mother-in-law, Wanda Sargent, says, "Hi, you two. It's Mom. The only way to see you guys is on YouTube." We need to go visit your mom.
Hey, Mom. Welcome in. Glad you come in here.
Absolutely.
Yep. Wanda Sargent.
Yes.
That's my mother.
Wanda Sargent and my mother-in-law. She's precious. Christine says, "I need some of those lanterns that are hanging up there."
Oh, they're cool.
Aren't they? They're fun.
Very cool to add a little accent.
That's right. I think he got them off of
Amazon.
So he'll be putting that up in our.
Yeah.
If you want some, he'll be putting that link up in our channel.
Yeah, Christine. I should. I will.
And let's see here. What else is happening, babe?
Let's see here. What else we're getting up to? Of course, we're getting up to the week, the holidays.
Let's see.
Heck, what else
Christine
says, going on?
Heck yeah, we need to load up and make sure the air conditioner is working at the fruit stand. That's right.
Yeah. But I got to mow this weekend. That was something that's up, which finally the rain that we had, then the heat just made it very difficult to get outside. Well, not difficult. You got to figure I'm not in the heat as much as I used to be. So trying to deal with the heat for me is I'm going to avoid it at all costs. But I did get out there. I did the smart thing, got up early in the morning and got after it. Took a midday break, I think, and then was able to get back out there and finish it. So the land is mowed and edged and all that looks so much better. But of course, we haven't had no rain and now it's browning up. But it's the way it is in Texas. And we don't have grass. We got weeds.
That's right. We have weeds. Brian said, yes, the smoking is bad here in Western New York as well. Pretty and Pooch. My lungs were feeling a little heavy today. Wow. My goodness gracious.
Yeah, it's bad. And of course, I got to sit with Justin and Austin last night on Justin's live. We had a good time. Justin wanted to know if Pretty and Pooch would join him, which Pretty had an engagement with one of her lady friends. Hadn't seen in a while. She got to go visit with her, and it was much needed for your friend to be able to get out.
Oh yeah, for both of us, for sure.
And we kept thinking Pretty'd roll in and get in on the live with us, but Justin, it was midnight when she got home. I was like, where in the Sam Hill have you been? But no, it wasn't. It was 10. Baby's not even listening.
I'm not. I'm reading, but we were just talking about that a minute ago. I have to
Yeah,
tell
we
y'all
were.
something. But there's Johnny Gillen Farms. He says, "Hi guys, I'm editing video as I'm pretty much just listening right now.
That's quite all right. We know the drill.
We're glad you're here."
Yep.
Roberta's Artistic Adventure is here.
Hey, Roberta, welcome in, ma'am.
And
Baby's
else?
is baby on time, or she?
I might be a little behind.
Oh,
What time
okay.
is it?
Well, no.
Oh no, not too far behind. Not too bad. Let's see here. Anyways, I don't. It's not that I have selective hearing. It's that I have. I'm ADD, ADHD, and if I don't hyper focus on something, then I can't focus on anything. Like I can't focus on anything. So, I was talking to Mike.
I was talking.
Oh yeah, Mike was talking, and he was tell the peoples what you were saying.
Well, I was talking, and
I was tuned out.
And I was talking about kind of some of the other planned things that we're thinking and working on. Just thinking, and I'd mentioned something about our little shop here, which is a little shed that we converted into a studio, and bought a shed, built it out, and all that. And I was like, well, heck, we may need to I wanted to get a chest out and sand it and paint it, put it in here. And then I was like, well, I may need to sand it down. Just threw it at her, just not meaning anything, but she heard it. All she heard was, put a bed in where? And I was thinking, put a bed out here. Because this AC seems to work way better than, our house wouldn't work. I had to have somebody come out and recharge it this past week. But, this little building does stay a heck of a lot cooler than it does, seems like, in the house sometimes. But I was just ribbing her by telling her, yeah, I'm going to put a bed out here and we'll start staying in the little shop.
Yeah, and I didn't hear anything. I'm telling you, I feel so bad sometimes because like you could be talking and then I don't hear anything. And then sometimes I'm like, because I'm focused on something else. And this I think, was he talking to me? Or I hear something like I heard, I'm just gonna put a bed out there for Pretty, and I'm like, wait, what are we doing? Justin, the link to Alaska's Last Frontier Homestead.
He put it up, or
no? He was asking what link.
Oh,
what link? And I think he's at $13.99.
And if Piggy is in here, Piggy's,
yeah.
Piggy's Pedals and Elaine, welcome to my kitchen. But Piggy has got a little something going on too. And, he's been working on his channel and growing it, trying to get it growing. Piggy's been Elaine's hand in her videos. But now Piggy's getting up there to where he's decided that he needs to probably work on his channel a little bit. And I'm quite certain Elaine's going to help him with that as well. But Piggy's liable to start doing some lives under Piggy. And I believe I don't believe he's going to, which he does have a Facebook group set up now, Piggy's Way. If you folks do Facebook, go look up Piggy's Way, get involved with him there. Because, a lot goes on with our Facebook group pages, sharing, other channels sharing. But Piggy's going to start doing some lives pretty soon, Piggy's Way. That's cool. That is going to be cool because Piggy's usually, when Piggy's got something to say, he says it, and it's usually got some meaning and some bite to it. He's usually pretty good about selecting his words, and what he's got to say is usually spot on. So I look forward to Piggy's Way coming on.
Heard That Outdoors says, hey guys. So,
hey, Julie.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Randy. Heard That Outdoors.
Yes, Randy and Julie. So if you guys missed it, on this past Monday, so some great news coming up. So this past Monday, Randy and Julie from Heard That Outdoors and from Heard That, they came on to my podcast.
Good show too.
Shared the sometimes the hard process of adoption, and just not only their adoption, but when they had already adopted their son Tristan, he and Julie were kidnapped, and Tristan was taken away from Julie. He was gone for at least 45 minutes to an hour by the kidnappers. And but there's just a whole their story. They've been through a lot. There's just a lot that they have gone through, and we're just so gracious about sharing sometimes the things that are hard in terms of adopting. And it wasn't geared towards negativity or anything regarding how much they love their son Tristan. It was just,
some of the trials,
open and closed adoptions, how there can be different, trials and things like that. But
which everything they did came from their heart.
Yes.
And the actions they took.
Yes.
From the get-go.
Yes. And they were all such good, prayed about good choices and decisions. And sometimes, like I was sharing, sometimes when we make what we as parents or as human beings, as single people, when we try to make what we feel like, I mean, we know what's right and what's wrong, but in our hearts, when we make a decision that we feel like is a good one, that sometimes the outcome isn't always good because of other people's actions. And so everyone suffers the consequences from other people's decisions, right? And so they came on and shared their story. It's amazing. If you guys haven't had the chance to go on and watch it, please go to my podcast, my YouTube channel, No Judgment Here with Tish Ross, and watch their story. They just shared from their heart, and it got a little emotional.
Yeah.
And the other good news, so it was amazing to have both of them here. The other good news is while they were sharing their story, Carrie with Oak's Adventures in Outdoors.
And we love Carrie too.
Yes. And then Randy and Julie's son, Tristan, they are both coming on this coming Monday to talk about their stories, their feelings, their personal journey of being adopted. And again, neither stories are disrespecting or anything like that. It's their own personal feelings with regards to being adopted. And that's this coming Monday night on my channel at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So you guys please come in and support them. Obviously, I appreciate the support in my channel and sharing out these amazing testimonies that people come on and just so graciously bless us with stories, their journeys, and it teaches everybody a little something.
It does teach them, and hopefully so it helps those that are telling that story to kind of get a little healing themselves, because it's tough. It's really tough to not only tell a story that's been impactful, hurtful to you, the person, but to relive it, and then just having the courage to share it with, of course, us in the community, we know each other to a certain extent, but to put yourself out there, sharing that kind of story or any story, really. I mean, some people like to be private, and some things they want to keep private, but yet to share.
I think it's necessary to share. I think for me, when I shared my testimony, the only reason I think that I shared, and I think that obviously every person that has come on and has been a guest, the reason why they agree to come on to share their stories is to help other people and to give other people hope, which is like the motto of my show, is sharing your stories to give other people hope and also to help them know that they're not alone. And that is the whole reason why people come on. It's not to exploit anybody or anything ever. It is, if I would keep what God has done for me to myself, number one, that would be so selfish of me to keep the goodness of God from anybody. And, I know from having this conversation with the Lord that he's like, you need to go tell your story. And because he led me to go and tell my story, then one thing after another started happening. Here comes this podcast, and then here comes this radio show. And then I come back to my podcast, and people are reaching out quite often that they want to share their story. And it is difficult. Yes, it is hard to be transparent. It is. But I got some feedback from Julie, and she said that the feedback from them coming on has all been positive. They've had people reach out to them, and that's so good.
It is good.
So good.
That's very good. And that's the purpose.
It is the purpose. And so please join me Monday when Carrie and Tristan come on. So we're glad that you guys came on, and please go back and watch Heard That Outdoors, Randy and Julie's story. It is beautiful. It's amazing. They're such beautiful people.
They are. Very much.
Mm-hmm.
It was a pleasure getting to meet them way back at the Pine Cove Fest too, and at Shoot Dang. So, but yeah, Julie been kicking it hard with Heard That, and of course Randy Heard That Outdoors doing it as well. But just some awesome folks, along with Julie's sister, with Tom and Rhonda. You folks, I sure know them, but that's Julie's sisters, and they've experienced a recent loss of their father, which is just another thing that we all go through at some point in time. But it's difficult, and to come out and share the story that they did not long after that, that's pretty courage there. A lot of courage in them to do that.
For sure. Melinda Dobson's birthday is coming up.
Ooh,
so happy birthday to
happy
you.
early birthday, whenever it may be.
And let's see here.
But that ought to be good. That'd be real good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing Carrie and Tristan's story. It's such a blessing to have people that want to come on and to be transparent, and and like Randy and Julie were saying, that some of their story they hadn't revisited and or told in a long time, or actually one portion of it, a question came into my head and I asked the question, and it just kind of triggered, I guess would be the word, triggered some emotions that they hadn't ever really discussed.
Haven't come up since.
Yeah. And so I hope that helps. Like you said, I hope that it helps when people tell their story. I believe that it did. Oh, look, see. So Heard That Outdoors. It said it felt good to get a lot of that off our chests. Good. I'm so happy. That makes me happy to see that. And they also said it's going to be an awesome show with Tristan and Oak, with Carrie on here. Thank you, Coffee Walks, and whatever. They said it was amazing. And they are also parents of
That's right.
adopted children. I believe that they had how many kiddos? 4 or 5?
But they did mention that in the in your live the other night. And I think that's how we've got. This is what happens when you're in lives like this. You meet and see other people, new people channels, and of course you go check them out. And I'm glad I did. Like they came into to yours, and then here we are in theirs now. And it's just awesome to find other new channels to to get to know and be a part of their lives too.
It sure is. Thank you, Justin, for sharing that link. Evelyn Newman says that she is adopted as well.
No. Wow.
Oh my goodness, Evelyn. So you're going to want to come on and watch Monday night. I'm sure that you might understand some of Carrie and Tristan's perspectives on, some of the things that they may be sharing in terms of being adopted. So, and one of the other things that Julie said is that the very first child, I think that they had hoped, or she had hoped to adopt, was there's a waiting period, and the mom of the first child, not Tristan, but came and it changed their mind, and it changed her mind, and was going to let her brother, this girl was going to let her brother raise the baby instead of giving it to Julie. And there's just a lot of pain, but God is so good. In the pain, I was talking to one of my friends, and she said that she loves, we were talking about all kinds of things, but one of the things that she said was that she loves the book of Genesis because, God created everything, and he said that everything is good. that didn't mean that, when we decide to follow Jesus, and I don't mean to preach or anything, but that just came to my head, that when you become a follower or a believer or whatever you want to call it of Jesus Christ, that life is still hard, and that some things that you go through that are just extremely difficult. I know for sure us losing Ben which was excruciating,
Ooh.
and still
Yeah.
at times we get triggered, but even during the hard times, God is still good, and even during God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. But
Yep.
there may be some pain that you go through, and you may think, man, nothing really good came out of that, but something good did come out of it, maybe for somebody else. Maybe it wasn't meant for you. It's not all about us.
No.
All the time. And so I can't wait to hear Carrie and Tristan's story. And let's see, Heard That Outdoor says it did help us heal Pooch with you guys' help and by the grace of God. I'm sorry, babe. What were you going to say?
No, I was just talking about, some things trigger. Pafford, you guys know Pafford Homestead. He had posted that song video on his Facebook page, which I caught it, heard it, listened to it, and then I had to repost it on my page about the good one's gone too soon. And it talked about losing someone. I don't know. Have you seen it yet?
No.
But it was a song about when you lose somebody, all the good ones are taken too soon, but not to sit back in sorrow, and that even though they were taken before, you'll meet them again. Well, we'll all wind up in the same place. So it was really cool. Yeah. Pafford Homestead, old Charles.
Out.
Yeah.
That's very comforting.
Oh, it was. I've had a couple people comment on that video saying that they needed it. And it helped them a lot. Just seeing it, because it struck a chord with Pooch.
Yes.
It sure did.
Wow, that's amazing. My wild home, I was adopted at the age of 12. Totally get it. Incredibly grateful. Oh, wow.
And then I mentioned to Tish something similar well, not exactly similar of what Randy and Julie went through as far as in adopting, but in my first marriage, we had taken in a child, an infant, and it was from one of my close friends, his daughter. And we took her in. We had this baby girl for 6 to 8 months, and we wanted to adopt this child. It was a similar situation to what Randy and them went through, but and we dealt with some of the same situation of having that child. The mom still wanted to see the child, would come, bring who knows who of friends, that kind of traffic coming in and out of your house all the time. And, she was, I hate to say it, but she was playing us a little bit, I think. Took her back because she knew that time limit of us, that child being in our custody. And she knew we wanted to adopt. And she led us on to believe that we were going to, until the time frame came and she come took the child.
My gosh.
A few months later, brought her back, and we had her again for several months, and she come and pulled the same stunt and took her again. And, unfortunately, as bad as we hated to, we couldn't go through that no more. And we just had to tell her, we
because
can't,
she tried to come back a third time.
Yeah, we can't do that. It's not fair for us. It's not fair for the baby. And and of course, in the end, the girl wound up in custody of the state. But
oh wow, I didn't know that.
It's just the biggest fiasco. But she's turned out well. She went to a good home.
Thank God.
Yeah, but that was pretty jacked up stuff to have to deal with.
That is. I'm sorry that y'all had to go through that, because I'm sure that it's
like you say, you
get
bond and
you
attached.
Love. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. That's so awful. Altruistic Farmstead says, howdy, everyone.
Welcome in.
Cheryl Guest says, well, I would tell you, I went through a box of puffs, not only with the emotion of what they went, but every time Randy was mentioned, I broke down due to my brother Randy dying a few days
Mm,
before. Oh, I'm so sorry,
sorry.
Cheryl. Oh my goodness.
Yes,
Um,
that's tough.
yeah. My goodness. So many people,
But
you
you-
know, so everybody, like I always say, everybody has a story. There's
Mm.
JB.
Hey, JB,
Look at that.
I got the pure oaky hat on tonight, ma'am.
That's awesome. Yeah. We've all been through something. In fact, I was watching one of, oh, good. Tristan's excited about coming on.
Oh,
I'm so
nice.
glad. And I already got some pictures from him and Carrie, and they're just amazing, amazing pictures. Thank you, Justin, for sharing a lot of these people's links to their
Oh,
channels.
yes.
I appreciate that. We appreciate that.
We sure do.
Um,
Is Justin running solo out there tonight? I don't know. Elaine's usually in here helping him out. I don't really remember who the mods are in here, but I know Justin's one.
Justin's doing all right there.
If you need some help, Justin, just holla.
Oh, Lori Carp was adopted as well. Wow.
Mm.
Evelyn Newman, Lori Carp, Melody. I hope you guys will tune in Monday night so that I can, I'll try to check out any questions or anything like that. It's really hard for me for many reasons, but one is that I am ADD, ADHD, and if I don't stay focused, then I can get really screwed up quick. And I think that's one of the reasons why Crazy Ed Adventures, when we were at this last meetup, he said, "Wow, you're so different whenever you're not interviewing people," and that is because of I have to stay focused. I have to, otherwise I'll be tuning people out like I do Pooch.
Yeah, yeah,
and not hear anything. So, but yeah, everybody that is, I mean, I hope everybody will come and watch and support Tristan and Carrie. But also, to those of you that have been adopted, that's amazing, and I hope that you can come on and maybe post a couple of comments. And
yeah,
I'll try to watch.
Or as well, if you have a story you want to tell,
that's right. If you have a story you want to tell, reach out. I would love to have you on to come share your story. Let's see.
Maybe he's hanging with it pretty good tonight, huh?
I'm trying.
While you're catching up, I'll run through the lineup again, too. Of course, Mama V, Possum Run Homestead, 5 o'clock, and she hit 20,000 subscribers. Can you believe? That's awesome. And I don't know if Mama V's in here or not, but that's a good goal that she has met. A lot of hard work goes, and that woman works. She does a lot on her own, and I've watched her do quite a bit of labor on her own. And just like most of us that take on something that big may not have a lot of skills or knowledge of what they're doing. But man, she has pulled off some good stuff doing it herself. And I've watched her do it. So congratulations, Mama V, to your 20K. And then, of course, we had 3 Mississippi that was on right before us, Mike Sid. And I watched Mike and Frankie in a live. They were at some gathering, but Mike and Frankie actually sang a duet, 7 Spanish Angels together. And it was very good. Those two just did an awesome job with that song. It was awesome to see a father and daughter participate in something like that. Then, of course, Pretty and Pooch bringing up 7 p.m. after 3 Mississippi. And right before Mike and Terry, MT Homestead, which they'll be following us up here shortly. And then again, following Mike and Terry will be Brian, the Vineyard Farmhouse at 9 p.m. And his guest tonight is Team Tate Outdoors. We got to meet them folks at the Mid-America meetup. Nice family for sure. And then following up after Brian, we have Peter at Old Man King Homestead. He comes on at 10. And if y'all haven't checked any of those out, go check them out and tell them Pretty and Pooch sent you. All great channels, all great folks. And we love being a part of Wednesday night with them.
So much fun. I love it. There is my sweet friend, Mickey Critter Creek.
Hey, Mickey. Welcome in, sir.
So awesome. So happy to see all of these people that have come in. There's Simply Jan.
Hey, Simply Jan.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome
I'm so happy
in, ma'am.
to see you. makes my heart super happy to see
Mm-hmm.
all of these people that are in here tonight.
Oh,
And
you all
miss
folks is
when they're
what
not
makes it.
here. You're definitely missed for
Mhm.
sure. And let's see, Linda Peterson says they have 6 months, and the moment of judgment in court of law is when they can say no.
Yeah, that's right. And
That's
it's tough, man. That's brutal on, especially, you know, Jill and I had Ben already, and Jill and I ourselves had gone through 2 miscarriages prior to Ben. So Ben was a lucky child for us. But yeah, that was tough to have that little girl up and taken from us, and we really wanted to take her in and just give her a good home and a good family, but
oh, look at that. Mrs. Coffee Walks and whatever. She says, "Hey, I made it."
All right, Deb.
We were
Welcome
just talking
in,
about you guys and Coffee Walks and whatever is also
right
in here.
And Justin, if you can, post their channel, Coffee Walks and whatever. That's some fine folks up there in Canada.
Randy says, "Pooch, that is heartbreaking."
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I mean, I can't even imagine. It's whether, regardless if it's you birthed it or not. What time does it say over there? Oof, it's almost time to go. Or not. When you are in care of a child, a baby, no matter what age, but especially if it's a baby and you bond and you are taking care of and you're loving. I mean, you can't. I feel like you can't take care of a baby and provide their needs without just falling in love with the child, and then for it to be down to the moment and then someone just say, "I'm taking the baby," when you were pretty much under the impression that you were going to get to adopt her, and then does it again. Oh my word. I just can't.
Yeah. And it still, I'm, well, not so much still, but Pooch likes to think of himself as pretty rough. And of course, I know I'm rough around the edges, but it definitely tear at a man's heart and break him down for sure. And it did. It sure did.
Well, Hat Creek Homestead says they have 3 adopted kids.
Nice.
They have adopted 3 kids. And JB says that
Nice,
hat
Dawn.
looks good on you.
Thank you, ma'am. I like it. I don't like wearing it all the time because I don't want to get them dirty. All my good hats I try to protect, but baby knows how I wear my hats, and I'll wear one out till the strap breaks.
Yeah, and he tried to wash 3 of them, and they all look like crap. Dogman wants to know who wants to adopt a baby. He has 5 there. He is really trying to get those little dogs adopted.
Dogman's got his hands full over there, but I know that's tough trying to find those puppies some good homes. And Dogman's got a life to live too. So
he does.
If anybody needs good puppy dog, Dogman's got some. I'd like to get one myself, but we're a little bit of a way, and and our dogs, I don't know how that would act.
Oh, wow. Justin says he was diagnosed with ADHD when I was a kid. Me too, but it went untreated, and now this is what you get.
I might have had it, just never was treated either.
It's terrible. Like it has gotten worse as I have gotten older. It really has. Like I used to be an incredible multitasker. And I can still multitask, but it's like bits and pieces.
Best be focused too, huh?
Yeah. So it's a little.
And I've noticed, even with, of course, I know a lot comes with age, that I used to be able to handle multiple things too, which I still can pretty much, but my patience seems to be getting a little bit thinner, more than what it normally is.
I've noticed
Why
that
is baby
too.
looking at me like
because
that?
I'm side-eyeing you because I noticed that too. Stephen Sheets is here.
Hey,
yes.
Stephen.
Your patience has really gotten super thin. You need to find something else to thin out and not your patience. You need to figure out how to regain some.
Yeah, I don't know.
Good night, Melinda Dobson.
I think it's just because I know what a big part for me is. I'm looking at the end game of the work life.
There's Tristan McKissick.
Hey, Tristan.
We were talking about you almost the whole show. We're so excited to have you come on Monday. I'm so looking forward to having you come on. Oh my goodness. Sorry, baby, didn't mean to
No,
interrupt.
that's
but I
good.
saw
Thank you for coming in,
here.
Tristan.
Absolutely.
Look
and
forward to hearing from you.
yes. Oh my goodness. You and Carrie are going to do some good
But-
on Monday.
But
go
yeah,
ahead.
going back talking about Pooch, I have got it in my mind, and I'm 5 years out, but I am looking forward to the retirement stage. And 62, I guarantee Pooch is retiring. I'm done. I'm going to be done. I'm not going to sit at home, be done. I'm going to do what I want to do on my own terms. And I just
Mhm.
look forward to it. That's kind of where my mind's gone to lately. And I think Pretty's ready too, actually.
Oh, I'm ready. Oh, I love you too, Justin. And give Austin a big, huge hug
yes.
for me. Christine, Mrs. Gillenform says, I'm in the same about the ADHD. Pretty aging makes it fun. I'm like a hummingbird. Oh my gosh, me too. I'm so glad I'm not alone. You should see my house. Like sometimes, I know we need to go, but sometimes like I'll start cleaning something. It's the same thing with books. I have so many books that I've started, like some I've read like 2 pages and then I'm like, okay, I think I might be done. And then I'll read like a few chapters and I'm like, I'm bored. Now I'm going to start another book. And then I start another book and I've not finished a book yet. And then same with the house. I'll start one thing and then I'm like, I'm going to go in here. And then I walk in another room and I'll start cleaning out a closet. And then I'll like, okay, I'm tired of doing this. And it's a big mess. And then I'll go do something else. It's awful, but I'm thankful that
I'm a minimalist and I can fix that, babe. I'll go in there and clean the house.
okay.
We won't have nothing.
Christine says those looks from Pretty crack me up.
Oh Lord, I get them all the time too. Get the
He
side
sure
eye.
does. He does. Oh my goodness. What else, babe? It's about time for us to hop off.
Oh,
Thanks everybody for
gosh.
coming in. We so love you guys.
Yes, we do. We appreciate it. And if you aren't subscribed, please subscribe, hit the like button, leave a comment, and come back and see us. Be sure and follow up with MT Homestead. Let them know Pretty and Pooch sent you. And don't forget Brian Vineyard Farmhouse with Team Tate Outdoors. And of course, Old Man King Homestead. Peter will be wrapping it up tonight.
Yes. I can't wait.
And everybody be safe. Have a good 4th coming up. Hopefully we will see you. You'll hear from us before then, but I'm looking forward to the 4th and I hope you guys are too.
Don't forget to smash that like button. That would be fantastic. We
Sure
love
would.
y'all. Coffee Walks and whatever says thanks for everything.
Thank you, guys.
Farmstead says good night. And we're heading over to MT Homestead. Yes, let's go head on over to MT Homestead. Please don't forget to come in on Monday to support Tristan McKissick and Carrie Oak as they share their journey in terms of their own personal journey of being adopted.
Mhm.
And I think it's going to do so much good. I think people will be saying, I hope to have them say, Tristan, so if you're still listening, and we still have like a minute, but I'm going to talk to you and Carrie tomorrow, but I hope that like everyone else that comes in, that we can be as raw and as transparent, because I think when we are, then that helps other people. Like they'll know, okay, I wasn't the only one that was feeling like that.
Mhm.
And so I'm so excited to have you come in. Thank you, Linda Peterson, for being amazing and letting us know how much time. Baby, got anything closing word? Any closing words?
I appreciate Altruistic Farm Homestead coming in here. Jen and Wiley, them folks do some great work too. And I believe I may have something in the works as far as I heard from JB, possibly trying to help them folks out. So let us know, JB, if we are still needed. We'd love to do it. Thank you, Jen and Wiley.
Absolutely. You guys have a happy 4th, and let's go support MT Homestead. And I look forward to seeing you guys on Monday at 7 p.m. on No Judgment Here with Tish Ross.
Everybody have a good one. Good weekend. Like you and love you. And everybody needs a friend named Pooch.
And everybody needs a little Pretty in their life.
And she's my Pretty.
That's right. Y'all have a good night.
Thank you, folks. Love you guys.
Love y'all.
What's baby gonna say before we sign out tonight? You gonna say some cockamamie line or something? It was a good show.
It was a good show.
Let's hear everybody's applause.